guys, it's Julie Edwards and welcome back to my channel at Craft So Cute. I decided I'm going to decorate the soji screen. For those that are new to my channel, the soji screen looks like this. Okay, and if you go and look in my videos, or when I upload this one, I will put a link to the video of making this soji screen. Okay, it started off where I was going to make a TN. Okay, a TN journal. But then I thought, no, I was going to do one of the challenges on one of the Facebook groups I joined, but I ran out of time because I ended up catching my husband's creepy cruds. So forgive me if I don't talk a whole lot. For some of you, they're probably thinking, woohoo! But for those, I'll try, and I just want to be able to, hang on. Well, just had to cough a little bit. I wanted to show, for those that want to make an insert like this, because this is what this is going to look like. Let me just put this like this. Okay. Alright, let me just put this in there real quick. Oh. Okay. So I'm decorating this. I decided not to make it into a December daily. It was gonna, yeah, I just don't want to go there with this one. I want to completely make it a total Asian journal for my daughter Ericha. But this is with the soji screen. It was going to be a TN, but I decided not to, because what I was going to do to this is going to get rather thick, so it'll be on rings. Okay, those little ring binder thingies. So what I want to show you is how I put, where is that? There it is. This insert, I did have a tutorial, a quick one to show you how I did this, but I was searching and searching and searching, and I must have deleted it. I don't know why, but this will flip out. Okay, this is a Dutch door. If you go to my devotional journals setup, I'll show you how I make this Dutch door. So it'll flip open. It'll have a pocket up here to put some tags. This will become a writing space, and then this will be a beautiful picture as board where she can attach photos. And this is what this looks like. So when you open this up, I've got a pocket here that's going to have lots of oriental tags for her to put pictures on. And then this screen comes out. It's a beautiful picture board. And then here's some writing space. So she's got a bunch of pictures. It's pretty much just going to be a photo album, but also I'm going to attach in here a small signature in each of these panels that I have. And I think I have 6 panels. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nope, 5 panels. 5 is a good number. 5 is my favorite number anyway. So 5 panels. 5 panels. And then let me just show you how I quickly made that insert. So this cover right here is 4 by 8.5. Okay, 4 by 8.5. And I'll show you how to make this soji screen. So go and look at that. It'll say soji screen. Okay, and this is made from napkins. Okay, napkins and cardstock. Okay, and a piece of copy paper. So let me show you how to make that insert. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Okay. So let's see. I have that inner paper. Yep, 8.5. And then yes, because it's one sheet, one cardstock. Okay. So I am going to, let me see where my good side is and my, okay, this is my good side. Little bits and pieces of glue that comes off my desk. Okay, getting a little score tool. Where'd it go? Hang on, let me find it. Okay, so you have your scoreboard and you want to go right at the 1/2 inch mark, okay? And score it all the way down. Oops. Score this all the way down. You'll need like 1 1/4 of these cardstocks, and then you're going to turn it, okay? And then you're going to score this at 3 7/8. Here's my 3 7/8. And then you're going to go to 7 3/4. Okay. And then you want to go to 8 1/4. Okay. And then I'll show you what we're going to remove. We are going to remove this whole panel right here because it's not wide enough. Okay, so I need to cut out a 3 7/8 panel, and I'm going to tape it on here. Don't throw these away. They make good backing for whatever printouts that you have. And then I am going to take this out right here. Okay, there we go. And so you have this piece, okay? Then I'm going to take my other piece. Okay. And actually, I'll probably just use this. Just go to 3 7/8. That would be 3 7/8. I believe that would be 3 7/8. Looking like 4. Yes, that's 3 7/8. So I'm going to cut that out so it's quicker. There. And this could be saved for another project. Okay. Alright, so let's move all these out of the way. Let's get all these out of the way. And I'm going to bring in my whatchamacallit tape. Double-sided tape, also known as score tape, which is the good side. Yeah, this side. Okay. Okay, and then I am going to put this tape down here. See, it's quite simple, right? But it makes this beautiful panel. So while mine is a Oriental journal, you don't have to. When you make a screen like this could be like a, you know, one of those beautiful French doors. You don't need to put this. You could put acetate. Turn this into a French door. Okay? That would be gorgeous. Okay. And then so I'm just gonna press this down. I'm doing good so far. I'm not coughing, you guys. My throat. Alright, pokey tool, pokey tool. Okay. And then when you attach this piece, You don't want to put it on top of this score line, okay? See that score line? Yep, there. Don't put it on top. Just put it to the right of that score line, because we want to be able to fold this. Oh, and I didn't cut this down. Oh. This was supposed to be 8 inches. Yikey, smikey, shnikey, wikey. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure that's 8 inches. Yeah, okay. Alright. So that extra panel that you cut, it's going to be 3 7/8 by 8. Okay, so cut that extra piece off. Don't throw these away, because there's a little backing up little things on for your word sentiments, right? Okay. Let's see which was my good side. Okay. There is, believe it or not, a really good side. Even though they look very similar, one side is actually smoother than the other. So I have the rough side down. And you just kind of put it to the right of that score line. Even it up on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to get it as close as I can. Usually I don't remove the whole score tape. I just remove just a portion of it up top. Oh, come on now. No. No. Okay. If you can see, just a couple of days, a few days out of the craft room, man, that just kind of sets you back, huh? Okay, I got that off kind of wonky. Okay, so fixed. Okay, so now you just want to go ahead and let me burnish this down. Press that down, make sure that it's stuck really good. And then you're going to want to fold in these edges. Just crease them. Just crease them. Okay, except for this part. Okay, don't crease that. Don't burnish that part. So when I have this and these little panels that I made for the soju screen is the same width. Well, yeah, pretty much it's a 3 7/8 by 8.5. Yes, this is 8.5 by 3 7/8. Okay. Now, when I put the panel in, and this outer, let me explain this part. This outer part right here was made from an envelope, a craft envelope. And the reason why I did that, because I ran out of my craft paper. So I used my craft envelopes to create this, but you can take regular craft paper, which would probably be less expensive, okay, like a 12 by 12 sheet. Let me see what this comes out to. Maybe not a 12 by 12 sheet. Well, you could technically use a 12 by 12 or an 8.5 by 8.5, okay, and just when you do that, you cut one side 8.5, cut it at 9, and then one of them score it at a half an inch, and then adhere the other piece, and that makes it, then it's a connector piece like we did with this right here. Okay, so you can use your 8.5 by cutting 2 panels out of it, because this is 8.5, right? That's the width of this cardstock. You've got an 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So you cut out 2 panels okay, that are the same width. This is 3 7/8 by 8 1/2, okay? And what you do is you just cut like one of these little guys out, okay, and hinge it together, like put the same width and then hinge that like this, and that way you have one full piece, okay? I hope that makes sense. Okay, 2 panels, create a long hinge. Now you can put it on top or inside, okay? So if you have these like this, now you've created those two pieces, okay? So that's why I had to use this, the envelopes, okay? If I had the craft card, the other cardstock, craft cardstock, I would have used it, but I didn't have it at the time. Okay, so this, the reason why we have this here is because this is where, if you see, this is where I have the hole. If I left it at one equal distance, then I would have had holes throughout, and then I wouldn't be able to open it up like a concertina, like a trifold, okay, that type thing. So taking a panel, what I did was I glued this side down on it, okay, then I folded this in, and then folded this in just like this, and there's my panel, okay? So now you have a panel that comes out, and then you have a section here to make it into a photo album or put a signature in here, which I'm going to do. So each panel will have a little signature. You know, just a little, if knowing my daughter, she'll probably use this for photos, and then she'll probably write about it, okay, for this section of her memory. So that's why I made that. Okay, you guys, so I hope that you get in right at now. I decided I'm going to decorate. So that blank page, I started decorating my little panels, and then I decided I'm going to take out my, let me hold that down. I'm going to take out my decorative punch here. Yeah, I thought I'm going to use some of my punches to create some decorative elements, and then she'll have, you know, ooh, is there 2 pieces? Yeah, I don't think I want to. She'll have an area to put some photos here, okay? She can put, you know, a few photos here, because what I did, why I have these gussets, I put some here so that there's room for expansion, you know, so she can put quite a bit of pictures and photographs in there. And what I'm going to do is, okay, where are they? Oh, right here. Okay, I print out some cards, and these are the cards that I'm going to put inside. Got Mount Fuji. I'm going to have a bunch of these Oriental gals in here, and then she can put pictures. There's a samurai panel I'm going to print out too on the cardstock to put the boys' pictures behind it, so the girls' pictures can go in here. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to use to decorate. If you're wondering where this came from, this comes from Digital Collage Club, and I pay $10 a month. I 10 something every month. It comes out automatically, and they give you tons and tons and tons of digitals, free digitals that you download. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. That was Hubba Dubba calling me. Let me get a quick drink of this. IT. Now, the pictures that I printed off on the Digital Collage Club, like I said, it's $10 a month, and wow, it's worth it. Okay, you guys, 10 something. I don't know if they may have raised the price, but let me show you. I have these portraits of these Japanese women. Okay, look at how beautiful they are. I'm going to put them in there. Okay, and then and then this is going to go in probably the first one, first panel. I don't know yet, but I know that I am probably going to use that panel that we just made and put my daughter's photograph in it. Now this is my daughter. She's the one that looks more Oriental, on the Oriental side, the Okinawan side of the family. So does my youngest daughter, Jessica, but she looks more Guamanian, has the Spaniard Guamanian look to her, but you could still tell that she's Oriental also. But this is my daughter Ericha, who's gonna, this photograph, it's gonna be in there. I think I might, I don't know, print this, excuse me, out on tea stain paper to make it a little more vintage, and you know, fold it up and tuck it in like a letter, and a portrait of a Oriental woman. Beautiful, isn't she? Yep. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to inject her into this because this is her book. Yeah, somehow. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you want to get your papers ready, cut them out. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below, and then we'll get back to start decorating this. Okay, this right now is at 22 minutes, and I'm gonna stop here so I can load this, so you guys know that I am gonna come back in and start decorating. So get your stuff done and ready, and then come back to the next video and watch how I decorate. So it's gonna just, we're decorate and just, and even though it's not Oriental, but it may give you some ideas on how to decorate yours, things that you may have. This hasn't been used in quite some time, so I thought I'm gonna bring this out and incorporate this into this journal, and who knows what else I might pop up with. So just go ahead and get it done and go to the next video. Thank you. Pray that I get well before we make this trip to Kentucky. Otherwise, this is going to render me from going nowhere, and I'm going to be super bummed if I don't get to Kentucky. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye.